Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? Sujinian. Go to hell. Sujinian, native of Shengjing. Age 25. Died a violent and untimely death. It seems you didn't amount to much as a human being. In your next life, you'd be better off as a beast of burden. I lived my whole life abiding by the rules, doing good deeds and earning merit. In the end, I was crushed to death by my own carriage. Why? Why? You're not the only one still lingering here. You should just accept your fate. I did nothing wrong. Why should I accept this fate? Actually, I always thought that as long as I was loyal to one person, we could grow old together. I never imagined that man named Z would be my ruin. I won't accept this. I won't accept this. Ghost, I'm telling you to calm down. How can I be calm? I want to live again. I want to make life miserable for those who bullied me. I won't be a pushover anymore. I want countless men. I'm going to make him die of pure rage. Die of rage. Silence. The cycle of life and death is predestined. How can you be allowed to reincarnate as you please? Aren't you afraid your soul will be scattered? I'm already dead. What do I have to fear? Even if I can't be reborn or reincarnate, I'm going back up to make that man named Z join me in death. It's resentment. Such powerful resentment. You. Lord Yan, don't get close. This ghost is far too vicious. Ah. Lord Yan, this is bad. Han Wen's Book of Life, and death is double-sided. There was another name on the back of the page she tore out. Who is it? Oh no, it's Xiao Yan. This man is a tyrant rarely seen in a century. If he is reborn, I'm afraid there will be no peace. Guards, capture these two souls. Yes. The Emperor has passed away. How terrifying. The Emperor... The tyrant is finally dead. Justice is served. You dare to defy me. Brother, even in death, you never imagined that the wine in your cup had long been spiked with a lethal dose of 7-star powder. This is your retribution. How disgusting. Everyone, please restrain your grief.
His Majesty passed away suddenly.
He did not name an heir before his death. I will temporarily act as regent for him. Your Majesty.
Eh?
My dear ministers, wait until I have held the coronation ceremony before addressing me as such. Your Majesty. Brother, weren't you dead? Imperial physician, didn't you say the Emperor had passed away? He was clearly gone just now. How did he come back to life, Prince of Nanjun? I heard everything you just said, so it really was you who poisoned me. Brother, I didn't. I'm not dead yet. And you're already trying to take the throne?
Guards!
The Prince of Nanjun plotted a murder. and intentionally tried to usurp the throne. His crimes are heinous. Take him away and throw him into the imperial prison. I've been reborn. I've really been reborn. I even dared to tear up the book of life and death. What else is there to fear? In my past life, that man named Z first harmed my unborn child, and then he harmed me. In this life, even if I have to die again, I will never let them get away with it. Brother Jingyu, do you think sister's soul will come back for revenge? Don't be afraid. I'm the one who killed her. Her body has already been dumped in the mass grave. And even if she dares to come back, am I not here to protect you? It's my fault too. She had just lost her child when I got pregnant. It's no wonder she couldn't take it. That's because her own womb was useless. If our parents ask, just say she couldn't accept things and ran away from home. Brother Jingyu, you're so good to Hong Hong. Is that so? You're still calling me Brother Jingyu? Husband. Ah. Husband. Husband, help. Sister. My dear sister. Sister is so generous. Once this child is born, they will have endless wealth and glory. Sujinian, are you a human or a ghost? Whether I'm a human or a ghost doesn't matter. Unlike some people who act like humans, but live worse than ghosts. Sister, I didn't mean to steal Brother Jingyu away. Don't come any closer. What man doesn't have multiple wives and concubines these days? I'm going to marry her. What can you do about it? Since you've married into the Z family, you must follow the rules of the Z family. Husband, what's the rush? I'm not here to scold you. I just think it's too pathetic that you only have my sister in your arms. It's far too lonely. What do you mean lonely? This prosperity is exactly as I wished. Only a life of such indulgence could match the reputation of your Marquis Z Manor. The one thing I, Sujinian, regret most in this life is being loyal to a heartless man like you. I missed out on too much pleasure. You slut. A slut? You're allowed to have concubines, but I'm not allowed to have men? You're already this furious over 4 random men I brought. A few more might actually kill you with rage. All right. Let's go find somewhere else to play. Then let's see who can find more partners. Me with my men, or you with your women. What are you doing? Your Majesty. There are rumors that you've been possessed by a ghost. I just wanted to confirm it. A bunch of useless fools. Always playing tricks. Go to the city and find someone for me. Who is this? Where did this female ghost come from? What did you say? Where did this woman come from? She's absolutely stunning. I don't know where she is. She is my savior. I saw her tear the book of life and death with my own eyes. Immediately after, I came back to life. Even if you have to search all of Shengjing, you must find her, to repay her for giving me a new life. His Majesty must have been dazed by the poison.
He started hallucinating.
We should have the imperial physician check him. My heart's desire is all thanks to her, and I shall live the rest of my life for her. It seems he's quite ill. A physician might not be enough. Better summon a Taoist master to the palace. The madam said, starting today, we are to search the whole city for the most handsome men. Top-tier looks get a reward of 100 taels of silver. Mid-tier gets 50 taels. Lower tier gets 30. Strip. When I was young, I didn't know the value of real men, and wasted my time on a pretty boy. In my past life, I missed out on so much joy because I followed the rules. In this life, I won't lose out. Still can't touch it. Reward. 3 brave warriors. Everyone gets a reward. 100 taels of silver as reward. Wow. Sister, hurry up and take these 3 warriors to seize storage to get their silver. You get a share too. Oh, thank you, madam. Thank you, madam. Let's go. Follow me to collect your reward. Next round. Hee. Thank you. Alright, take care. Hey, don't forget to introduce more handsome men. Hee. Are you sure it's here? Are you sure it's here? Sujin Nayan is a father, but spends all his wife's family's wealth every day. He brings men in to indulge and have fun. I'm afraid he's not an easy person to deal with. Her husband allows himself to have fun, but won't let his wife live a wild, extravagant life. I wouldn't even call that a man. Why not let me take his place? Your Majesty, if those concubines in the harem find out, they'll turn things upside down, then abolish the harem. Let those women go. That way, there's room for my lifesaver. Your Majesty, you really can't do that. I say I can, so I can. Zhao Ying. I'm pretty much the ultimate handsome guy. If I go over there, what kind of reward would I get? It's over. With your Majesty in this state now, I'm afraid not even a wizard can help. My mouth may be elegant and refined, and I'm quite the attractive person, but if you want someone to remember you at a glance, and never forget you for life, you might still need some tricks. Sister Conk Bio. Geez, I'm almost bored of watching this. Isn't there anything new? Me and the kids. The stars in the sky point to the Big Dipper. The stones on the ground roll together in piles. If we say go, then we go. You have, I have, he has, everyone has. Here in the mortal world, White Horse Courtyard is actually pretty nice. Fusion. This won't do. Hey, where did you all come from? I don't remember seeing your group. You're ruining my reputation. Me. With my looks. How much will Madam reward me? A pure white outfit. A fair complexion. I've seen countless men lately, You're the first one who made me spend 100,000 taels of silver. Since I paid, you belong to me now. Why can't I tease my little zebra? Madam has given me a second chance at life. Madam can tease however she likes. Just like this. A debt of rebirth. What do you mean? A debt of rebirth. Compared to that white robe in the Hall of the King of Hell. Your look in the living world has a whole different vibe. I never told anyone about this. How did you know? On the back of the page you tore out, my name was written there. It was because of you that I could return to the living to take revenge on the traitors. Though we meet for the first time today, we've already shared a life or death bond. Did you really come here just to repay the favor? Come on. From now on, myself, my life, even my beauty, all belong to you. Is it really this good? Defying fate, reborn without permission. You might dodge the first day, but do you think you can dodge the 15th? Let's see where you run. Both of you are here. I'll kill two birds with one stone. Have it all. Come back to the underworld with me. Don't keep the king of hell waiting. Sujinian, that shameless woman. She's brought disgrace on the Z family. Those who come in are always meant to come in. It's a shame we've only met for a day, barely understood each other, and now must leave again. To live and die together. That's the highest form of romance through the ages. If there's an afterlife, we'll surely end up together. I'm not afraid of death. But I want to know before I die who you really are and your name. Playing out some melodramatic love story with an outsider. Absolutely shameless. Absolutely shameless. My true identity is... Fine, stop dragging this out. You'll forget it all after reincarnation. Come on, get moving. Oh no. Sujinian, you're so bold. Who is this man? That jade pendant at his waist. I personally got from Shuyang Mountain. Never thought a twist of fate would save me. Thank you. Well, Sujinian, pretending to be supernatural, not behaving like a proper wife, and brought this kind of man back to the Z family. Heard the commotion from afar. What's going on? The husband fools around with beauty day and night. Why can't I have a handsome man of my own? I've always heard. You always bring men home every few days. Now you brought one right into your bedroom. You've truly disgraced the family. You have no right to talk. Sujinian, Hong Hong is pregnant. Why are you hitting her? I'll hit her if I want. Back when I was pregnant. Did you stand up for me like this? Sister, you were always gentle and obedient. How did you become like this? Maybe she's possessed. Maybe I am possessed. What? Am I supposed to bite people now? Even if I end up in hell, I dare tear up the register of life and death. Aren't you afraid? Jingyu, brother, sister. She's gone crazy. Sujinian. Don't think that just because you brought home some wild man, you can do whatever you want. That's just shameless and lowly. If this were in the village, you'd have been drowned in a pig cage by now. Back then, you had my mother's family to thank completely. Could you be where you are now without us? On the day we got married, you promised you'd never take a concubine. In 3 years of marriage, you fooled around endlessly. When I lost our child, you didn't care at all. My biggest regret is marrying you. Sister, your body couldn't handle the pregnancy. You couldn't keep the child. How is that the husband's fault? You're just jealous of others and envious of me. Fine, whatever. Today's the day. Let's divorce immediately. and return all my mother's property. After that, marry whoever you want. Marry her as your wife or whatever. I don't care anymore. It was your grandpa, the general, who said so himself. Since I'm your husband, I get to manage all the general's estate, even with a divorce agreement. There's no way you'll ever get a share again. Turns out he's from the Zhengwei general's mansion. General Zhengwei's whole family are loyal patriots. They've secretly helped the emperor root out traitors. Yet now he's openly humiliated at the Z home. The emperor won't let this slide. Xi Jingyu, you really are shameless. Can't keep your word, won't agree to divorce. Why not just go our separate ways? What's wrong with that? Let me tell you today. I just like this wild and free man in front of me. Ah, did you hear that? You're my man now. You're 10,000 times better than that pathetic mutt. You let go of me. No, shut up. Ah. How dare you push me? You're just someone he bought at a brothel. How dare you be so bold? You're not wrong. Your wife spent 100,000 taels to buy me. Who's he anyway? Whatever he is, I win. Surprisingly, he's cooperative. Looks like a real life or death connection. Your wife with me. Just needs to think about how to enjoy herself. Doesn't need to worry about offspring. You. Even if you're royal, you still have to wait for the emperor before deciding who inherits the throne. This young Master Z is in such a rush to knock up someone else. Is he already losing strength at a young age? Afraid he won't be up to it later? Yeah, husband. The man in front of me is more handsome than you, has a better figure. He's younger than you, and better in bed. Let me tell you, we are truly in love. Love that conquers death itself. Animals could never understand. You have no shame whatsoever. It's only been a few hours, and you call it love crossing life and death. Even romance novels aren't this dramatic. Who asked for your opinion? If your mother hadn't seduced my father, would my mother and I have been kicked out of the Su family? Even though I'm a Su, I'm really part of the general's household. The general's rules. Use fists, never words. Let's go tell our parents wait up. What now?
Dear,
Today I bought this rare beauty for 100,000 taels. I'm still your wife, not divorced. Pay me back 200,000 taels. Su Jinyan, you spent 100,000 taels to buy a man. Why are you asking me for 200,000 taels? The purchase was one thing, but the future expenses for food, fun, and comfort are another, so pay up. Su Jinyan, you can forget it. You're the Marchioness, and you dare do such shameful things, yet still have the nerve to ask me for money. You really have some guts. Young Master Z, I'm actually pretty well known in Shengjing. If you refuse to pay, if word of this gets out, I'm afraid it won't be good for the Marquis's reputation. Exactly. Aren't you always worried about the Z family's reputation? If you don't pay, no problem. But don't blame me later, when places like Niulang Pavilion or White Horse Courtyard, the Z family's reputation, don't come complaining to me. You all. You're driving me mad. I could die from anger. So untrustworthy. Brother September. Someone. Brother September, hurry and carry him out. Thank you. All the hardships of my previous life were thanks to you. But after a trip to the underworld, I'm no longer who I used to be. Sorry, I misjudged people and made a fool of myself. Even though I paid money to buy you, our fate is tied together. But after all, I'm still another man's wife. And that's something I can't change. That person isn't worthy of being your husband at all. But back then, it was a marriage arranged by the emperor. so breaking it off isn't easy. If the emperor gave the order, then let him take it back. It's just an imperial decree. How hard could that be? You have a way. With my status, it's a piece of cake. Your status? I'll get you the imperial edict myself, so you can divorce that Z-man. Once that's done, you'll know my true identity. Selling official ranks. Let me tell you, I spent 100,000 taels to buy you. I'm your boss now, so you need to do as I say.
Hey!
I'm the type who likes giving surprises. A surprise or a scare? You're not going to give false testimony, are you? That's not okay. It's a capital offense. I'm telling you, the current emperor, haven't you heard? He's a tyrant who kills without a second thought. We've both died once already, so why fear beheading now? Now we're sworn allies for life. And since you saved me, I mean every word I say to you. I may not know what his plan is, but if he can get the decree from a tyrant, it's definitely not easy. He actually wants to help me, even though I'm a concubine. The women of the harem are all scared of me. When you divorce that Z-man, I'll personally dismiss my entire harem and keep only you by my side. When I give my word, I keep it. The edict will be delivered to the Z family tomorrow, as promised. Dignified Soul Reaper not only failed to capture the soul, but let these two flirt right in front of me. Better to send black and white impermanence. Your Honor, please give me another chance. I was murdered by that tyrant in my past life, and he stole my wife and daughter, and slaughtered my village. If I don't get revenge, I swear I won't die in peace. Ooh, I swear I won't rest even as a ghost. They've only just met for a few hours. Yet His Majesty is already acting so devoted to a married woman. Looks like the Empress Dowager was right. We really should find His Majesty an Empress to fill the emptiness in his heart. Talking about the Emperor like that is a crime punishable by death. Yeah, Your Majesty, you finally decided to leave this woman. She's been married before, already had a husband. Why not just change the water? But the water's already dirty. When water is too clear, there are no fish. Not only will I not change, I'll personally write her a decree, wishing her success in divorcing that Z-man. Your Majesty, since you took the throne, you've eliminated many corrupt officials. Your methods have been too harsh, so people say you're a cruel ruler. If you keep stealing away others' people, you might end up with more enemies than just the Prince of Nanjun. In this life, I live for her, and I die for her as well. My mind is made up. Please stop trying to talk me out of it. It's over. His Majesty's lovesick brain has taken over. Old in-law, you really raised a good daughter. Look at Hong Hong's belly. She really knows how to deliver. Unlike that Su Jinian, who always has a sour face. Just looking at her ruins my mood. If it weren't for the general's past merits and the emperor's arranged marriage, she'd never have married into the Z family. Back then, her mother left the Su family with her. Honestly, I didn't want to get involved with them at all. Now, whatever she does has nothing to do with Hong Hong. Don't get me wrong, my dear-in-law. Of course, Hong Hong is virtuous and gentle. How could she be dragged down by that shrew? Since Hong Hong is already pregnant, why don't we just pick a good day and get the wedding arranged soon? Right, Hong Hong, when you marry in, you shouldn't just be a concubine. Jingyu, why don't you make Hong Hong your official wife, putting her on the same level as Jinian? So the Z family can have more heirs. That's what matters. That's what I think too, Hong Hong. Hurry, get up. September, what kind of husband are you being? Hong Hong is pregnant. How can you make her kneel on the ground? Get up, hurry. As long as father and mother are pleased, I'd let the empress kneel as long as you want. After all, unlike my sister, I don't go find other men whenever I'm in a bad mood. What other men? Sujinian goes out to find other men? Father and mother, you're just causing trouble. People would lose face if this got out. If her marriage hadn't been a royal decree, I'd have divorced her long ago. So you were planning to divorce your wife all along. Better today than ever. Let's officially divorce. Then return all the property from my mother's family, and make my dear sister the main wife. How about settling everything at once? Absurd. What are you even saying? Even though you're the legitimate wife, you haven't given the Z family a single child in over 3 years. You haven't fulfilled your duties as a wife. Now someone else is having a child for you. You should be happy about it, instead of being so sarcastic. Jin Nayan, everyone here is an elder. How can you speak like that? These days, what man doesn't have multiple wives and concubines? Jingyu is just marrying your sister. Look at you, being so unwilling. Did your father teach you to behave like this? Teach me? What did you ever teach me? I call you father. Only because you gave birth to me. Back then, for this woman, you drove my brother and my mother out of the family. Now I only acknowledge the general's mansion, not the Su family. You, how dare you speak to your father like that? You've gone too far. This worthless man, while I was caring for my mother, cheated countless times. Do you really think marrying you means he'll be loyal to just you? Do you think he'll stay true to you alone? Sujinian, don't compare your own situation to mine. It was your own lack of ability. Couldn't keep your man. Don't get petty seeing me and brother Jingyu together now. And act jealous. So jealous and petty. Jealous of your whole family. How strange. I'm kindly offering to divorce this worthless man, so you can realize your dream of monopolizing someone else's husband. And you call me petty, jealous of you. I can't be bothered to argue with you all. Zi Jingyu. Today, sign this divorce agreement, and return all my mother's property to me. From now on, we separate and go our own ways. You can marry whoever you like. It has nothing to do with me. Sujinshin. You're so eager to get your property back. Is it to support that man? You want to take care of a man? Ridiculous. I've lived most of my life. Never thought such a scandal would one day happen. In our Z family in-laws. Don't be angry, don't be angry. It's all because we failed to discipline the juniors. That's why Jingyan has become so depraved. How shameless are you, still going ah? Who knows? What kind of man Jingyan found outside? To the point that she doesn't even want her own husband. Doing such rebellious things. Mother, I heard the man was found by the madam at the White Horse Courtyard. Seems he's an opera performer. He didn't reveal his identity that day. Could he really be a performer from White Horse Courtyard? Even if he's just a performer, maybe he's more sincere than these wealthy gentlemen. Oh my God. She actually found a lower-class man attractive. Oh dear. Then you might as well find a beggar on the street. Oh, if her husband doesn't love her, it's understandable she does things to get attention. You want me to divorce you? Fine, but your grandfather swore, once you married into the Z family, all property belongs to the Z family. If you leave, it'll just be with empty hands. The Empress married into the Z mansion, and everywhere needs money. How can we let you keep Z family money to support another man outside? This is utterly absurd. Family disgrace. Family disgrace. Yes, I should mention the annulment was directly approved by the Emperor. Any objections? You say the Emperor approved it. Where's the imperial edict? Where's the decree? Sujinian, your lies come so easily. Right, you have no evidence. Who do you think you are? He said the imperial edict would arrive at the Z mansion today. Why hasn't it arrived yet? Your Majesty, the edict has already been delivered to the Z mansion. Make arrangements first. I want to personally go there. If he finds out I'm the emperor, he'll be completely shocked. Such a tyrant. Back then, he took my wife and daughter by force. Now, right after reincarnating, he's busy snatching someone else's wife. He's just despicable. Go to hell! Why hasn't it arrived yet? Could something have happened? Edict is here. Imperial edict. He really got the imperial edict for me. Xi Jingyu received the edict. By the power of heaven, the emperor decrees. Previously, the late emperor granted a marriage between Xi Jingyu of Jing'an Marquis Mansion and Su Jinian of the General's Mansion. Now, Xi Jingyu has not acted as a proper husband, been unfaithful, breaking the marital vows. Therefore rescind the imperial marriage decree. Order Jiahou Mansion, starting today. Return all property and dowry to the General's Mansion. Xi Jingyu's conduct is improper. Demoted 2 ranks. He is to reflect and discipline himself from now on. Thus decreed. Demoted 2 ranks. Is there a mistake in the emperor's decree? The edict was written by His Majesty himself. How could there be a mistake? Xi Jingyu, hurry up and accept the edict. This is fine. Why did the emperor suddenly issue this decree? Could it be that sister? Really ask the emperor for a decree? But how could the emperor agree? Is this truly the emperor's edict? How did he manage this? Could it really be a fake edict? Eunuch, Is the decree handwritten by the emperor? Miss, what are you implying? How could the emperor's edict be fake? Eunuch, our Z family has always been loyal. The emperor wouldn't issue such a decree without reason. Was the edict sent to the wrong place? No need to beg him anymore. This is fraud. What fraud? How dare you destroy the imperial edict? That's a crime punishable by death for your whole clan. You think I haven't met the emperor? All affairs around His Majesty are handled by Eunuch Liu. How could such an important edict be sent by a stranger like you? Don't you find that suspicious? So that's it. I knew this edict was too strange. Oh no, could it really be as I suspected? It's a forged edict. No matter what. I can't let him get implicated because of me.
His Majesty ordered the servant to deliver the edict first.
He'll arrive shortly. How dare you speak nonsense here? He'll arrive soon. Where is he? I don't see him. Well said. I've been wise all my life. Almost fell into your trap. Humph. Jing'an Marquis Mansion has such status. Even if His Majesty issued a decree for those two to divorce, I would still side with our Jing'an Marquis Mansion. Brother Jingyu. Could this all be Sue? Sister acting alone? Directing everything herself? I've already died once. What's another time? He arranged this for me. Though it was clever, EPC. It was also the rare warmth of my life. I, Subio, have a daughter like you. It truly is a disgrace to the family. Sister, what are you waiting for? You don't really think His Majesty will show up, do you? Regarding today's matter, if my Z family actually agreed to this, Wouldn't it be the joke of the century?
Guards.
Tie up this eunuch from nowhere. Beat him to death right here in the courtyard. Can this Taoist talisman really keep spirits in check? This is quite the eye-opener. How dare you? I am Little Yanin, on a mission for the Silver Army. Your time on Earth has ended. Won't you return to the underworld with me at once? It's a good thing I'm wearing the dragon robe today. If not for this true dragon's aura, I probably couldn't suppress a puny ghost messenger like you. Back then, you seized my wife and daughter. Now that you're dead, you've illegally returned to the living. That makes your crimes even worse. I don't recall ever seizing anyone's wife and daughter. When was this? Forgotten so soon? Then listen carefully while I tell you again. My family lived near the Shengjing border. We had a house and fields, living a good life. Hey, stop! You're too noisy. I have things to do. We'll talk when I get back. Are you getting impatient now? Please rest assured, Your Majesty. The head eunuch has already delivered the decree. I'm sure everything will go smoothly. The Zi family's time is up. I'm going to strip Zi Jingyu of his rank and take his wife for myself. You still say you haven't seized anyone's wife or daughter. Aren't you sticking your nose into someone else's business again? Ah, ouch. I am an official of the imperial court. How dare you hit me? This is illegal torture. An official? More like an actor sent by Su Jinian. After all, when it comes to hiring actors, who is more skilled than him? Keep hitting him, arg. Stop. What's wrong? Scared? Forging an imperial decree. That is a capital offense. Even I can protect you from this. Luckily, the emperor hasn't found out yet. If the whole clan were executed, our Zi family would be dragged down with you. Father-in-law, please calm down. This humble one has heard that His Majesty is currently on a southern tour. How could he return to the palace and issue an imperial decree so quickly? At least my in-law is sensible. Our Su family is an old scholarly family. How did we raise such an unreasonable woman? No. Oh dear. She picked up these bad habits at the general's manor. It has nothing to do with the Su family. Su Jinian, you and I haven't officially divorced yet. If you kneel and kowtow to me, I might consider putting in a good word for you before His Majesty. The emperor is still on his southern tour. It seems this decree is indeed a forgery, but his heart is sincere. Even if he only treats me with a little sincerity, I will repay him tenfold. Please go back and tell your master that this has nothing to do with him. He must protect himself. This whole thing started because of me. If any of you want to hit him, I will take it in his place. Wait, miss. What do you mean by this? My master is the current emperor. If you get hurt, how am I supposed to explain? Explain? Look what time it is. Are you still acting? When the emperor arrives, your whole family will be in deep trouble. At worst, I'll just end up in the underworld. Zi Jingyu, when we settle this in the ledger of life and death, you've wanted to hit me for a long time now. Go ahead, do it. Even if this reaches His Majesty, you're already a dead man. If I beat you to death today, it would be considered justified. Your Majesty, don't blame me. Su Honghong, do you see? This good man you're so fond of is trying to hit his legal wife. Do you still want to marry him? Jingyu wouldn't dream of hitting me. You think everyone is as miserable as you? Su Jinian, you brought this on yourself. Did you think I was still that submissive weak woman. I'll make sure your bloodline ends today. Your Majesty, you... Treason! The Emperor has arrived. The 9 Dragon Gate token. It really is His Majesty. Kneel now that the Emperor is here. Long live the Emperor. Long live the Emperor. Why is the Emperor wearing a mask? By the way, Your Majesty, the Prince of Nanjun just escaped from the Imperial prison.
He actually managed to escape?
It seems he has too many spies in the palace. Your Majesty, there are rumors that you are a cold-blooded tyrant. Plus, the prince's followers must be lying in wait in the palace. We must keep a low profile on this trip. I am going to see my savior. How can I keep a low profile? On this trip, Your Majesty must not show his true face, cannot bring eunuch Liu, and must not travel with a grand entourage, or use the imperial carriage. Please rest assured, Your Majesty, your subordinates will capture the fugitive immediately. Someone whose time is up still values his life? That's hilarious. Why are you so talkative? Little Nan? Ouch! Here we go again. The Emperor looks so familiar. You touched my eunuch. And you touched my woman. Does your Z family have a death wish? This brute dared to torture you. No. Just now I was the one who got hit. Are you alright? Did you get hurt anywhere? If he dares to hurt you, I'll ruin him. Hey, wait a minute. Are you really the Emperor? I humbly beg the Emperor for forgiveness. I was ignorant and foolish. I injured the eunuch in the palace. I deserve to die. I truly deserve to die. Thank you, Lord Z, for your eloquence in court. Didn't expect you'd fail at raising your son at home. Raising such a fine son.
Hey.
Why is the Emperor wearing a mask? He's really wicked. Only Lord Z has seen the Emperor's true face here. Lord Z says so. Then it must be him. Where did they find the Emperor? Could he also be someone from the palace? I must get to the bottom of this. The Z family profaned the imperial decree. A grave offense against the Emperor. The entire household is to be confined for a month. Without an official summons. No one is allowed to leave the manor. Yes, Your Majesty Xi Jingyu. Today I hereby annul the marriage arranged by the late Emperor. Sign the divorce papers. Return all property. From now on, Su Jinian has nothing to do with you anymore. What, really have to return all the property? Do you have any objections? All right. Make sure you remember this. I personally wrote this divorce document, and you signed it willingly. I'm the one who wanted the divorce, not you abandoning me. Why is the Emperor here? Are you defying an imperial order? That masked one is truly a foolish ruler. He didn't bring any attendants, wearing regular clothes. Isn't that a bit strange? Prince Nan has issued an order. Deal with the tyrant without mercy. Kill on sight. Better to kill by mistake than to let escape. From now on, you and I are completely severed. Tomorrow I'll send someone to your manor to move all my belongings back. Wait, something still feels off. The Emperor is supposed to be on his southern tour. How could he show up here? If I hadn't been poisoned by Prince Nan during the southern tour, I wouldn't have been secretly sent back to the palace. Many still think I'm on the southern tour. Luckily, I realized it. He claims to be the Emperor, but there's no eunuch Liu by his side, and he's wearing ordinary clothes. with a mask on, and no imperial coach outside. The more I think about it, the more suspicious it seems. Lord Z already signed the divorce papers. No matter how suspicious you are, the outcome won't change. If he's not the emperor, that divorce paper is worthless. Do you dare remove the mask and show us all? Do you dare take off your mask and let us all see? When he takes off the mask, if he is really the emperor, then we'll show respect immediately. Lord Z, such arrogance. Since when do you get to order me around? That's right, the current emperor has never met Sujinian. Why do you keep siding with him? Our master is the Marquis Jing An, personally appointed by the late emperor. The Marquis's manor, that's a well-known place in the imperial history. Everyone knows it. And yet he keeps siding with him. I think there's something suspicious about all this. I've heard the Marquis's manor abuses its power, secretly colludes with nobles, and embezzles quite a bit. But I haven't got any concrete evidence yet. Seeing this arrogant behavior today, turns out he's not a good person. Why don't you take off your mask and show us? What? Don't you dare? I went out with a mask today. For my own good reasons. If you ask me to take it off, should I just comply? Are you the emperor? Or am I? Young Master Z was just demoted 2 ranks, and still dares to boss me around. Looks like those 2 ranks meant nothing to him. How about this? Demote him 2 more ranks. Let young Master Z wake up a bit. Your father is a founding Marquis, so I'll give him some respect. But you're reckless and indulgent, bringing shame to your house. I think the Marquis's glory will be ruined by you sooner or later. Ridiculous, you don't even dare to remove your mask. How do I know if you're the real emperor or a fake?
Exactly.
Maybe that so-called 9 Dragons golden token is a fake too. Fine. Taking off the mask, right? Today I'll do as you wish. Let me formally introduce myself. I am the reigning emperor Zhao Yinan. Little Bai is the emperor. It's you! I knew the emperor was acting weird. Makes no sense. The next move is divorce? Sujinian. So you teamed up with this man just to put on a play. To fool us. You're truly rebellious. That's right, father. Sujinian is completely rebellious. This man is an actor she found. All these eunuchs in the room. Who knows, maybe the emperor and them are just a troupe. Is that how it is?
He went to such lengths for me.
Must have spent a lot of money. Ever since my mother died, no one had ever treated me so well. Miss Sue, don't listen to those rumors. If you're willing, come back to the palace with me. All right. No wonder we survived life and death together. Didn't expect you'd care so much about your boss. But whether you're the emperor or not doesn't matter to me. Though this emperor hasn't been on the throne long, he's got a reputation for inspecting his officials. Today I tore up the decree and hit the eunuch. Then I openly insulted the emperor like this. Probably won't end well. Trying to leave, huh? Afraid your fake identity will be exposed? Shut up, bastard. Father, why are you hitting me? You stupid thing. Absolutely rebellious. This is Prince Nan's needle thread thin assassination needle. Thin as a hair. Once it enters the body, it poisons the heart and leaves no trace. Perfect for assassinating the dog emperor. Now that he's confirmed to be a tyrant. Let's go for it. Better not wait. Who knows what could happen? Okay. Little assassin? He's just an ordinary person. But he protected me like this. Treats me much better than Xi Jingyu ever did. Said to be the master of Defu. I guess it's not bad. There are assassins. Why are you laughing? Frankly, you're actually pretty handsome. I mean, you're pretty convincing as an emperor. Even arranged for the assassin scene? Used a dirty trick. Master. What happened, old man? Father. He really does belong to Prince Nan. Zhao Yin was right. I really shouldn't have taken off this mask. Oh no, what's going on all of a sudden? What's wrong with my father-in-law? He's collapsed. It must be that my sister made him angry. The Xi family is still a prominent, noble family. But my sister went out and found herself a man. And now she's boldly brought him into our home. That's definitely not something a proper lady would do. Not only did you come to our Xi family to cause trouble, you also made my father so angry he fainted. Su Jinyan, aren't you done yet? I've already signed the divorce papers. Why won't you let it go? Looks like it's the same poison that I was hit with. Fortunately, I listened to Zhao Yan this time and brought the 9 Dragons purple gold pill with me. He's been poisoned by a needle? Stop pretending here. What poison needle? Why didn't I see anything? You're so clueless. How could you notice anything? Did you just call me dumb? Su Jinian, you brought a random man into our home and made a scene. I've already let that go. But now you're working together with an outsider to murder my father. Today you're going to pay for this. You can die now. He's been poisoned by 7-star powder. If he doesn't take the antidote soon, he won't survive another 3 hours. Master's pulse is extremely weak. I don't know what caused it, but I really can't do anything more. Oh, Master! Ever since we brought this jinx into our home, the Xi family hasn't had a single peaceful day. Madam Xi, you sure know how to pin the blame. Master Xi collapsed on his own. What does that have to do with me? Hey! Mother-in-law, please calm down. She's no longer a member of the Xi family. Let her go wherever she wants from now on. Let her leave or die on her own. Masters like this, thanks to you and that actor. I'm getting old too. What am I supposed to do now? Oh my! The Xi family may bully others with their power, and they're not worthy to be examples of merit. But Marquis Xi did contribute by saving His Majesty just now. This 9 Dragons purple gold pill was made in the late Emperor's alchemy room, so I shall reward him with it. The 9 Dragons purple gold pill. Isn't this the most precious treasure? Only royalty would own one. How did you get it? After all this, you still don't believe my identity as emperor? Number. What's not to believe? There's only one possibility. This pill is actually fake. Dr. Yao, please take a look for me. Tell me if I'm right or not. This is a royal secret medicine. How would I recognize it? After all, this is a forbidden's place. It's safer to dig out from the B-size. It's just a little child eating a sweet candy pellet. How could this be a precious pill? Father, even the doctor says so. These two are just out to harm you, Xi whatever. We, the Xi family, would never say thank you to them. If you don't want it, fine. You Z family aren't worthy of it anyway. Brother Jingyu, they even resent us for not being grateful. You're in such a hurry to have the Marquis take it. Could it be poison? Don't hurt the Marquis again. That's right, they're both not only improper, but also cruel-hearted. My father's already like this. What more do you want? That's right, you can't eat unknown medicines. And yet you call a royal secret medicine just a little candy. I truly didn't expect this. Doctors in Shengjing these days are really this ignorant. Yanran just wanted to help save your father. It doesn't matter now. The pill's already been destroyed. So you can wait for your father to die from the poison. Sister, when did you become a miracle doctor? Maybe it's the medicine that will kill him instead. This pill is the 9 Dragons Purple Gold pill. There's only one in all of Shengjing. It's definitely not poison. It doesn't matter if you're the emperor or not. I know what kind of person you are. If the Z family doesn't appreciate it, so be it. They told me to live or die on my own. So let them live or die on their own today, too. This man really is the emperor. And the pill is real. Even if they don't believe me, you have to believe me. Does it even matter whether you believe or not right now? We literally went through hell and back together. As for what happened today, I won't let this go. First you forged the imperial edict, and now you're pretending to be the emperor. Sujinian, report this to the emperor for me. Let's see how much longer you can keep this up. Impersonating His Majesty. Ridiculous. What a family, the Z family. Every last one of you is so blind. Right before your eyes is the current emperor himself. Another one pretending. Sujinian must have paid these people a lot to act. I am the emperor. Yeah, I spend the money. And it was all your Z family's money. I'm going to spend every penny you have. And then everything I did with you, I'll do with him too. You slut. What? I can do more. I can take it even further. Hey. Let me tell you all something. It doesn't matter if he's the emperor or not. He's my man now. If you want to touch him, you'll have to get through me first. This woman is truly loyal to His Majesty. Shameless woman, doing this in front of everyone. How improper to be all over him like that. Fine, if I don't hit you now. You really are determined to make trouble in the Z family. Father, what's wrong? Father, Master. Father, that's poison. Master, what are you doing? Father, just a little of this medicine will cure the poison. If His Majesty had brought this along during the southern tour, he wouldn't have been harmed by that traitor, the king of Nan County. Just now this beast even used a whip. Did he hurt you? I'm not the one who got hurt. It was him, I don't believe it. I want to see for myself. Hey, let go of me. What are you doing? Put me down. Your Majesty. What was I looking for Your Majesty for? Can't remember. Oh dear. This time it was hard to escape. The longer I linger in the mortal world, the weaker my powers become. I need to act faster. Didn't you say I was your man? Then let me see where you got hurt. I've said it many times. I'm not injured. It's Zi Jingyu who got hurt. This general's mansion is so cold and empty. Come back with me. I'll make you empress. Listen to me. I'm truly grateful to you from the bottom of my heart. But you know, I've been married to that jerk and had a child with him in the past. That child is already in the crown prince's womb. You even have group involvement experience. Oh, I don't care. We'll have our own kids in the future. Come back with me. Why are you laughing? I'm laughing at your right eye. You've been acting all day. Your Majesty, stop acting. Nobody's here now. If I said I'm truly the emperor, would you believe it? Yes, of course I'd believe it. Really? Long live, long live, long live. Are you happy? After all, it's still not possible. I, Zhao Jianan, swear to the heavens. I really am. Someone who survived by borrowing another's life dares to swear to the heavens. That's just ridiculous. You could have come sooner or later. But of all times, you come at this crucial moment. Couldn't you check the atmosphere before coming in? Hey, you tyrant! Now you're overturning the heavens. You don't even look at who's really in control now. What do you owe Zhao Yu for taking my wife and child? Even a ghost wife? Huh. You still don't know? Then I'll tell you. This man before your eyes, he monopolizes people's popularity. Loves to involve himself in others' messes. Okay. Since you say I took your wife and child, then tell me the whole story from start to finish. Let me see how I got involved in your mess. Listen up. I originally lived in the sacred scripture chapter's house, with land and property. Life was carefree and joyful. Who knew this tyrant would be so unreasonable that he'd take my land? Next time, remember to keep your story short. Your Majesty, good news. The King of Nan County and all his followers have been captured. Set a day for execution. Can't delay any longer.
Execution.
There is also bad news. The Empress Dowager is gravely ill. What Empress Dowager? Just now that ghost soldier called him a tyrant. Xia Yong has always addressed him as Your Majesty. Now they're saying the Empress Dowager. Could he really be the emperor? Mother always told you to enjoy life in the palace. But you insisted on coming here to recite Buddhist scriptures. Now you're sick and there's not even a royal physician. Why put yourself through this? I know everything you've done. Even if I'm not sick, you're going to make me sick with anger. Mother, you're not sick? You scared me to death. I come to this temple to pray and offer incense. Just so you can live longer. So you can kill fewer people. Hey, now you're criticizing me. Every person I've executed was a great villain. Their lies are just made up by corrupt officials and merchants. Yet somehow I ended up being called a foolish ruler. From what you're saying. The incidents you caused at the Z family. Openly stealing someone's wife, is that just a rumor too? How did you find out? It's not like I'm being nosy. Ever since His Majesty came back to life, his mind's not quite right. He's always talking about some strange encounter in the underworld. There really was a strange encounter in the underworld. But if a normal person believed such things, that would actually be abnormal. No wonder. So it's him. I almost believed he was the emperor. I knew it. If he really was the emperor, his mother should be the Empress Dowager. The Empress Dowager should be in the palace right now. How could she possibly be in this remote temple? Well, maybe you don't know. His Majesty is ruthless when rooting out evil factions, causing the powerful to hate him. There have always been rumors among the people that he's a merciless tyrant. The Empress Dowager has stayed here since leaving the palace, also to pray for His Majesty's blessings. So that proves he's really the emperor. Zhao Ying told me the truth of everything. You're still trying to hide it. I'm sure Zhao Ying made it sound much worse. You go apologize to Marquis Jing'an right now. What status does the Z family have? They were bestowed by the previous emperor as a first-rank marquis. Is that someone you can suppress? The Z family behaves badly. Zi Jingyu openly bullies the servants. I'm not a child anymore. I know right from wrong. So it all comes down to that woman again. I want to see what sort of troublemaker she is. Mother, move aside. Without an empress, the harem can't be peaceful. So many eyes are watching the emperor's position. She's just someone else's wife. Yet she has you completely enthralled. You look more and more like a ruler doomed to lose his country. Miss Su. Even though I don't know why His Majesty suddenly became so infatuated with you, your reaction is really disappointing. If he truly is the emperor, he would have told me a long time ago. If he told me, I'd believe him. Why didn't he tell me sooner? He's been telling you. Did you even listen to him once? If he really is the emperor, then that edict isn't from Wei Zi. The eunuch isn't a fake eunuch. The Empress Dowager is the real Empress Dowager. Miss. My useless son. Is he always playing emperor and concubine games with you? Do you really think he's the emperor? He's just a commoner with a righteous mind. He can't match your ambition to climb up to the powerful. You'd better leave. Jing, don't listen to my mother. That's enough out of you. You're used to the good life in the Z family. Never even touched spring water with your fingers. My son is the child of a farmer.
His father passed
Early, if you go with him, in 3 days. You'll definitely get tired of that kind of life. Madam, you are wrong. Oh. Tell me where I'm wrong. Or do you know more than I do? Madam, my own mother died in battle at Mangdang Mountain. I never imagined. The day I saw her in the Iron Fortress would be the last time. But Yan'an is different from me. He still has a wonderful mother like you. When you were sick, he worried about you more than anyone. Mangdang Mountain. So this woman is actually someone from General Zhenwei's residence. She really doesn't look like those ordinary women. She actually has quite a clever tongue. Back then, my mother died in battle. The general's residence fell into ruin. According to the engagement, I married Zi Jingyu. After we got married, I suffered all kinds of humiliation. And it being ignored by him, I didn't even have a maid to talk to. But he's different. He has a friend like Xiao Yan. He's not left with nothing, right? I used to think he just refused to admit defeat. Who would have thought that before meeting His Majesty, his life was actually this miserable? But that's no big deal. He helped me leave the Z family. Why would I mind if your family is poor? Zhao Yan, thank you for helping me. Although the general's residence has fallen into ruin now, all the remaining property there, you'll have a share of it in the future. If you ever have any difficulties, you can always come find me. Madam, I have nothing left on me. Only this bracelet. This is just a small token of my appreciation. It's so cold out there, and you're not wearing enough clothes. Add some extra clothes and blankets to keep warm. I didn't realize your lives were this tough. And you've been supporting me all along. But I, Jinshin, am not someone ungrateful. I'll take care of your lives from now on. Jingyan, don't listen to my mother's nonsense. She was just saying those things out of anger today. I'm not lying to you. I really am. Your mother isn't wrong. It's all my fault. What? Before today, I never imagined your daily lives were this difficult. Usually, you like to pretend to be the emperor. That's okay. When I was little, I also often hoped I could be a great general, just like my grandfather. What exactly can I say to make you believe me? Besides, when I was little, kids from other families always hoped their own hero would appear someday. Back then, I wondered when I could finally be someone's hero. From the moment you tore up the book of life and death, you became my true hero. The strict book of life and death governs the 6 realms of reincarnation. Now it's just become your tool for love. This is simply intolerable. My master, a true spirit. How hateful! Why am I always so unlucky? Forbidden grounds of Buddhism. No fear of taboos at all. Truly shameless. If what my mother said is true, I'm nothing but a poor farmer. Would you still be willing to stay with me? As long as you don't dislike me, I, Su Jingyan, am willing to marry you and share my life with you. Shall we spend our lives together? If you follow me, you're bound to have a hard life. It doesn't matter. I've already thought it through. I can sell the general's residence and get some money for it. That should be enough for us to live on. Now, there's only me left at the general's residence. After I sell it, I can build a school so that homeless children can have an education. This woman truly has ambition. A school? But aren't there already many schools in the capital? And even children from poor families can go. Why build a new one? I know His Majesty is generous. He makes it so poor children don't need to flatter anyone and can attend school. But as of now, there are still many schools that only allow boys inside and keep girls out. That's really unfair. This girl has the presence of an empress. Corruption is rampant. And it's not easy for His Majesty either. People always say, our emperor is a tyrant, but I don't see it that way. After all, who knows what's really true or false behind the rumors? Who would have thought my first true confidant would be him? Jinian, you really are my soulmate. What's wrong? Jinian, I've made up my mind. I swear I'll only marry you in this life. I'll make you the one and only empress of Shengjing. Why are you tired of the emperor again? I already told you. It doesn't matter whether you're the emperor or not. You are you. You're my great hero. Since I promised to make you happy for a lifetime, I'll never break my word. I can't believe it. His Majesty can really be so cheesy. When did you come over, Shi? You still need to spend more time taking care of your mother. When I talked to her today, I noticed her voice was pretty hoarse. She's probably caught a cold. As for you, I'll take care of you from now on. All right. If Mom doesn't agree to our marriage, then we'll just live a peaceful life in the countryside. We'll weave a ring out of foxtail grass heaven and earth as witness, the sun and moon as proof, and spend our whole lives together. Okay. Grow old together. Ah, ah. Heaven and earth as matchmakers, really? Young people sure have a lot of nerve. Go on, you two. Please continue. I sent you to the living world to fetch two people, and you managed to get yourself annihilated. Looking at the whole underworld, no, the entire three realms. You're truly unprecedented and unrepeatable. Your subordinate is incompetent. Why did I send you up there? Because you had a grudge against Zhao Yanan when you were alive. I thought you'd use that anger to motivate yourself, but you've really let me down. My whole family was killed by that tyrant. I beg you, Yan Jun, please give me another chance. You fool. You're a ghost. I'm giving you one final chance. If you mess up again, I'll make sure you can't even be a ghost. Yes. Mother, you heard last night too. He's really not the type to suck up to the rich and powerful. You only know a person's face, not their heart. Mother, you've worked your way up from the harem. What kind of people haven't you met? If he was truly devoted to you, how could he disappear first thing in the morning? Maybe he just had something to do outside. Went out. For what? If you ask me, it's because you're poor. He ran off in the middle of the night.
He's here.
What's this? Madam, this is wild vegetable soup. It clears heat and relieves toxins. It's especially good for your throat. My mother taught me to make it. Yesterday, I saw there were some wild vegetables growing on the mountain. So I got up early this morning to go pick some. Mother, look, he's been thinking about your sore throat. And he keeps worrying about you. What happened to your hand? It's nothing. I just got a little hurt while digging up the wild veggies. No, let me see. Miss Sue. I heard everything that happened last night. Your feelings for my son. I am truly grateful. Yanan is devoted to you too. All these years, he never had feelings for any other girl. But for the time being, I'm afraid Yanan can't marry you yet. Mother, what do you mean by that? Why can't I marry her? Yanan's mother must mind the fact that I once allied with Zi Jingyu. If he marries me, others will definitely look down on him. I'll make my own decisions about my marriage. No matter how much you oppose it, he's the only one I love. Young people really do act recklessly. Jinian is a good girl. She should be married with dignity and honor. It can't be done so hastily. Still talking about heaven and earth as witnesses? That's not proper at all. Mother, what do you mean by that? 3 letters and 6 rights. Proper and formal marriage. Such a grand event must have taken months, right? Even talked about making her a ring out of some weeds. Your marriage is a major event for all of Shengjing. How could it be handled so carelessly? Everything you're saying is true. This is my personal jade pendant. I'm giving it to you as an engagement gift. In 1 month, I'll send a bridal sedan to welcome you. Another precious jade pendant as a gift. And said the marriage is a big deal for Shengjing. Seems once the old madam got excited, she started acting along with him too. Madam, this jade pendant is too valuable. I can't accept it. It's fine. You deserve it. Why do those two always make me feel like they're both rich and poor at the same time? Whatever. I'll have to take good care of them after the wedding. Empress Dowager, the sedan is ready at the bottom of the mountain. Go ahead, I have something to say to the emperor. Yes. If you want to marry her, promise me one thing first. Before the wedding, do not tell her your true identity. I've already hidden this from her for too long. I don't want to keep it from her anymore. Time will reveal a person's heart. You are the emperor. If she finds out about your true identity, will she have bad intentions towards the royal family? Don't worry, mother. I am the emperor. I've seen all kinds of people. I can tell. She's not someone who despises the poor and loves the rich. What are you guys talking about? I owe Madam once Yanan to stop playing emperor games in the future.
He's almost ready to get married.
He can't keep being playful anymore. Madam, don't worry. It's fine, he can play emperor all he wants. I'll accompany him in his games from now on. If he wants to play emperor, I'll be his empress. Why bother acting at all? The 3rd day of next month. I've ordered someone to prepare a phoenix hairpin. I'll carry you personally. Thank you, Your Majesty. Long live the Emperor. Long live, long live. Next month, I want to hear the exact same thing. Fine, I'll play along with you. But lately the general's residence is moving. We'll temporarily stay at the Su family. If you have a grand bridal sedan, come pick me up from the Su family. How about that? All right. You better not run away then. Oh my goodness, Amitabha. Master, you really are something. Father, you scared me to death. I thought you really were about to pass away. Could that actor's medicine actually work? Your father is blessed with good fortune. That's his own luck. What does medicine have to do with it? Great, now Master Hu is awake. We can start planning our wedding. If we delay any longer, the child in my belly just can't wait. Dad, I've already picked the perfect date. The 3rd day of next month. I'll marry Hong Hong into our home. You rebellious son. Do you even know who you've crossed? Dad, what are you talking about? Oh, son. Your father says, this is a huge, joyous event. Let's hurry up and prepare for the wedding. Your father will be just fine with the servants' care. Hong Hong, on the 3rd day of next month, I'll marry you in grand style. Congratulations, congratulations. Please come inside, congratulations. Seems I arrived at just the right time today. I used to underestimate the two of you. Today I won't show any mercy. Get ready for the thunder of doom. Listen to my command. Turn the Su Manor into dust. Today I will turn this Hong family's celebration into mourning. Strike. Hey. Let this lightning strike. Zhao Qing says congratulations, congratulations. Strike, strike, strike. Bro, what are you doing? Hey, did you see how pale this person is? Wearing such weird clothes. Probably not a good person. Let's go, let's go. What happened? Now even mortals can see me. Oh no. Must have stayed in the mortal world for too long. Lost all magical powers. Even can't stay invisible anymore? If I keep failing my task, I won't even qualify as a little ghost. Oh dear. Hong Hong, mother finally gets to see you getting married. Once you marry into the Z family, you'll enjoy endless wealth and riches. Brother Jingyu and I are perfect for each other. Actually, it doesn't matter how well I marry. What's important is that Su Jinian will spend his life living worse than me. It's really strange. Why is Su Jingyan also wearing a wedding dress today? What? Clearly, it's me who Brother Jingyu is marrying today. Why is he wearing a wedding outfit? Su Jingyan? Su Jingyan, take off that wedding robe. Didn't you try so hard to divorce brother Jingyu? Now you're seeing me get married. Are you jealous after all? Why are you so worked up? Today is your wedding day. It's also my wedding day. We just happen to overlap. You're getting married, and so am I? We have nothing to do with each other. What do you mean, overlapped? How could it be such a coincidence? I bet you wore that outfit just to get brother Jingyu's attention. I heard Miss Su, now she's the young Marquis's wife, got kicked out a while back. Isn't she the one who took male lovers at home? Any decent person wouldn't do such things. It's truly shameful. The second miss seems gentle and virtuous. She behaves properly. That's right. Did you hear that? You've already ruined family reputation. And now you dare get married on the same day as me. Who are you marrying? Not that actor, right? Jinian. Today is young Master Z marrying Hong Hong. A wonderful day. Why are you wearing a wedding outfit? Just as you see. Today, the one I'm marrying is exactly the actor you all look down on. What, you? How dare you? Say it again. The Su family can't afford to lose this face. I, the old man, no longer have you as a daughter. Ever since you kicked mother and me out of the general's residence, I never felt like I belonged to the Su family. After marriage, I'll move in with my husband. I'll have nothing to do with the Su family from now on. You wicked child. No matter how much you try to cut ties, you still have Su family blood in your veins. You still shame the Su family. The kind of mother you have, that's the kind of daughter you are. The way you look today is just like the seductive look your mother had back then. Oh dear, master. Oh dear, how dare you hit me? You need to stand up for me. Su Jinian, you're too outrageous. Even dare to hit your stepmother. That's exactly who I hit. But she is. I am. Since you're my mother. I'll tell you, if you say it again, I'll still hit you in front of everyone. You're completely out of control. Today is Hong Kong's big wedding day. You want to make a scene here, don't you? The people delivering the betrothal gifts are here. Wow. Oh my, are these the gifts sent by the Z family? They all look so different. This is the prestigious Marquis Z residence. How could they send anything unimpressive? Too bad Jinian isn't as lucky as Hong Hong. If these really are from Zi Jingyu, I wouldn't want them. If he likes them, he can just take them. Sister, I know you're just jealous. Any one of these things alone, that opera singer could never afford. Even 10,000 taels of gold can't buy true love. All I need is one person to truly care for me. Unlike Zi Jingyu, he would never be loyal to just you. You are only tough-talking right now. Who knows if these gifts are really from him? Maybe they're from my husband. Then you'd be happy for nothing. If these were given by that opera singer, I'd cancel my engagement and become a beggar.
Obsession.
Here they come. I'm here. It's really him. You actually came. Didn't I say I'd come pick you up myself at the manor? Did you forget? I didn't forget. I was just worried you wouldn't come. I'm the emperor. A promise made. Is a promise kept? I really couldn't wait any longer. So I sent Zhao Ying to deliver these gifts to you today. Oh, by the way, have all the betrothal gifts arrived? These gifts really are from him. Does performing opera pay so well these days? This must be fake. Why are there only 3 items? And they're so basic. Even if this is just the first batch of gifts, you still can't be this careless. What is Zhao Ying doing? Did the opera singer get confused? Oh, the guards are here again. Looks like a real scene is about to start. It's my wedding day today. Of course I have to be here. Jingyu, were those gifts from you? Or from the opera singer? Of course they were from me. Every one of these is a family heirloom from my residence. You're saying you sent all these gifts? If not me, who else? It couldn't be you, an opera singer. Go buy all the gold and silver jewelry from Bowen Pavilion. When the day comes to deliver the gifts, I want to be the talk of the capital. Madam, oh no. After the former madam took all the property, our Z family doesn't have much left. Now even buying medicine for the master is hard. What? Why didn't you say so earlier? This is all Su Jinyan's fault. Now that the young master is about to get married, what are we supposed to do about the betrothal gifts? Forget it, the ceremony is just a formality. What's important is that Honghu can bring children for our Z family. Isn't there a treasure cabinet in town that makes fakes? Go get a few items from there for me. What if they notice they're fake? With Hong Hong's eyesight, what could she possibly notice? Give them some silver. Tell the clerks at the treasure cabinet to keep quiet. That's how we'll handle it. These items are all heirlooms passed down in my family. Do you really think you're worthy? See, I knew it. An opera singer. How could they possibly give such valuable gifts? Just look at that fake ginseng. That's already worth a lot. I could tell from the start. Aside from the young marquis, who else could have sent such fine gifts? Su Jinian, if you hadn't divorced me, these gifts would have originally been yours. Jin Yu, sister doesn't care about the Z family. She insists on marrying the opera singer. Probably just to get back at you. See, still trying to please you. What a shame. Your sister has no sense. Such a wasted good marriage. Well, I'll be generous then. Wish those two dogs a lifetime of happiness. Getting married is good. At least they won't bother anyone else. Young master, wait a minute. You're here in a wedding dress waiting for him to marry you, but there isn't a single betrothal gift. You're really a pathetic man. Back in the Z family, you even invited eunuchs, pretended to be the emperor. So why aren't you continuing to act on this happy day? You may talk big most of the time, but when it comes to real gold and silver, you give yourself away. Opera singer, you embarrassed me at the Z family. Today I'll embarrass you in front of everyone. Master, he's here, Gongzhang. Gongzhang just came from the hall. Princess, gifts from the emperor have arrived. A pair of mink silk dragon and phoenix knots. A set of gold-plated phoenix and mandarin duck hairpins. A jade ruyi scepter with gold and jade phoenix patterns. A pair of Langhuang green jade bracelets. A chest of golden threaded brocade and silk, 100 taels of gold. These should be everything on the list. This should be all for now. This batch was a bit rushed this year. So it's just some gold and silver for now? But don't worry. I'll send you even better ones in the future. Altogether, this must be worth thousands of taels, right? Could this opera singer really be secretly rich? I knew it all along. Rich people love to dress like this. It's all the rage. You're always wise after the fact. What's going on? Your mother's life is already hard enough. You really didn't have to give such expensive gifts. These are all gifts from me to you. My feelings for you are real. You can't put a price on that. Just to show off for me.
He went to all this trouble twice.
I'm not someone who cares about wealth. Look, this is the jade pendant your mother gave me. I've always carried it with me. Actually, when she gave me the pendant, I made up my mind. No matter if we're rich or poor from now on. Gold and silver are just worldly possessions. As long as we have each other's true hearts. You really are good at acting, opera singer. Everyone, this man once falsely claimed to be the emperor. Now who knows where he got that jade pendant? If you ask me, it's a fake. Maybe. He just had it made at the treasure cabinet. That eunuch is a real actor too. How come you never try anything new? That jade pendant is fake. That eunuch is fake too. I heard the treasure cabinet's fakes are hard to tell from the real thing. If even the gifts can be faked, marriage is going to be a disaster. Yeah, you never really know until you see it. And now it's all familiar faces. You're wearing palace clothes. You're obviously a eunuch. Then, if I stick a chicken feather in my head, does that make me the Empress Dowager? Jinmi, the gifts I sent are all real. There are absolutely no fakes. I know, you're afraid I'll lose face. But it doesn't matter. Listen to me. After we get married, I've decided to rent out the general's mansion. The rent each month should let us live comfortably. No, it's really not fake. It doesn't matter if it's fake or not. If it's a fake, I'd actually feel more at ease. But if you're really buying these things, I feel guilty instead. Hey, isn't this Mr. Chun from Treasure Cabinet's Appraisals? Hey, is it real or fake? He can tell with one look. Yeah. Then please let Mr. Chun take a look. Are these items real or not? Appraisers only see material things. They can't see anything more. Let's go. I have a clear conscience. Why leave now?
Besides,
The most important betrothal gift hasn't even arrived yet. Sister, what are you trying to do? Are you afraid of losing face and want to run away? Mr. Chung, come have a look. This jade pendant and those flashy things, are they real or fake? Let's talk about the appraisal later. I came here today to see Lord Z. Yesterday, you ordered goods at my Jubao pavilion. It's time to pay up now. Even your manager has been urging me. I had no choice but to come find you myself. Old man, couldn't you have come a bit later for this? What did you say? The betrothal gifts you gave me were really fakes ordered from Jubao Pavilion? Hong, listen to me, let me explain. Could they really be fakes? King Yun, how could you treat me this way? So they really are fake. I heard from Jinian that Mr. Chun is an expert in identifying antiques. Just now, this young Master Z said, My jade pendant and the betrothal gifts are all counterfeits. How about this? Mr. Chun, please authenticate them in front of everyone. The appraisal fee will be paid on the spot. All right. This young fellow looks much more reliable than certain Zs. It's obviously a fake. How does he still dare to call in someone from Jubao Pavilion? What is he really up to? Hey, what's so special about this jade pendant? I've been dealing antiques for many years. I've seen quite a lot. This jade pendant is actually a phoenix pattern imperial jade worn by the Empress Dowager herself. Then please, Master Chun, take another good look. Are those things real or counterfeits? Wow, HMPH. I'm actually an old friend of Jubao Pavilion. Even if it's real, for my sake, they have to call it fake. This golden hairpin with a phoenix and mandarin duck design was a wedding gift from the late emperor to the empress. It was crafted by 10 of the nation's top artisans. Back then, I was lucky enough to witness it myself. It's truly a royal artifact. Young master, not bad. You have a good eye. I am the reigning emperor. This hairpin was given to my mother, the empress, by my father, the former emperor. And now I will present this hairpin to my wife, the true empress. Could he really be the emperor? If even Mr. Chun says so. It's probably authentic. That old man took my money, and yet dares to spout such nonsense here. After today, he'll pay the price for sure. He's been going on and on. But did you even listen to a single word? If he really is the emperor, then that decree isn't fake. And that eunuch really is a real eunuch. What is going on? You never mentioned anything to me. Are you actually, oh man? You finally woke up. Everyone, keep your eyes open. And don't get fooled by him. This guy once hired a doctor just to put on a show. And even compared himself to the emperor. He put on quite a play in our Z family. Pretending to be the emperor. Which is treason. We haven't even settled this matter yet. And besides, his background isn't simple. He's actually my sister's male lover. And it's all funded with our Z family's money. Oh, wow. There's really such a thing. So what if he's a male lover?
He's an actor.
So what if he likes to play the emperor on stage? He's upright and decent. Way better than most men out there. Unlike that scumbag Z Jingyu, who just fools around, parties and drinks all day, always chasing after women. Do you really think he'll only be loyal to you? Sister, aren't you just trying to save face? But everyone's got sharp eyes. Everyone knows what's really what. None of this concerns you. Let's go. It's all right. Eunuch Liu's betrothal gifts haven't been delivered yet. You'll know when you see them. What eunuch Liu? Don't tell me it's Liu Dequan, chief eunuch by the emperor's side. Master. There are a lot of people from the palace outside, and even a big bridal palanquin. Looks like eunuch Liu is here. Let's go out and take a look. What's up with the bridal palanquin? I was just making a casual remark. I am the real deal, the emperor himself. I wasn't lying to you. Come on, let's go see the sedan I prepared for you. You really do know how to act, actor. Now you're hiring people to slander me again. And now you claim that the bridal palanquin I ordered was yours. You really have no shame. What's your game? Empress, the one parked outside now, is the grand palanquin I hired for you. Specifically to escort you back to the Z mansion. It's really a grand palanquin with 8 carriers. I knew you were always the best to me, Brother Jingyu. So it was Lord Z who ordered the grand palanquin. See, I told you Lord Z knew proper etiquette.
Hey.
Can't believe it was Lord Z after all. Wasn't Zhao Ying supposed to arrange the palanquin? Why hasn't anyone shown up by now? Sister, today I'm riding back in that grand palanquin. You just walk back home with your actor. Hey, stop. You've got money for a fancy palanquin, but no money to pay my Jubao Pavilion balance. What do you take Jubao Pavilion for? What a luxurious sedan. Look at you, honestly, spending so much money on these ceremonies. I almost feel bad about it. Oh, sister, I remember when you got married. You probably never sat in such a big palanquin, right, sis? I sure caught the lucky time. How dare you, you scoundrel! How could commoners even lay eyes upon the Empress's phoenix mark? Your humble servant Liu Dequan greets the Emperor and Empress. Eunuch Liu, you finally arrived. I've been waiting, you really made me wait. Please forgive me for being late, Your Majesty. This is the Imperial Phoenix Seal, symbolizing the highest honor of the Empress. I respectfully present this Phoenix Seal to the Empress, presenting the Phoenix Mark, returning to the palace, respectfully welcoming the Emperor and the Empress back to the palace. Oh my goodness! I told you I wasn't lying. This last betrothal gift is fit for the Empress. Welcomed by a royal sedan. No one in the world can compare. He went so far as to somehow get such a grand palanquin for me. With the atmosphere like this, I have to play along, oh dear. My husband, truly deserving to be the Emperor of Shengjing. Look at this grandeur. Such kingly style. Finally, time to rest. Playing along with the act. What are you guys talking about? That is clearly my palanquin. That's the one. It's clearly my husband who came to get me with his sedan curtain. Only the Empress can use a phoenix tail like that. Are you people really going to impersonate that? That palanquin was bought with my hard-earned cash. Where even is that palanquin of yours, young Master Z? The 8 carriers Lord Z hired apparently got food poisoning today, so they can't make it. If you still want that custom sedan chair of yours, then pay off the debt you owe our treasure pavilion. Our treasure pavilion, the Thousand Threads workshop, and the bridal sedan shop make up the one-stop wedding service of East Street. We share in each other's glory, and we share in each other's loss. Since you owe the treasure pavilion today, the entire East Street will no longer do business with you. Brother Jingyu, are the betrothal gifts you gave me really fakes? Oh my... Jingyu, what on earth is going on? I'm carrying your child. How could you use fakes as betrothal gifts? They aren't just fakes. They're the lowest quality fakes. You really need to wise up. Weren't you supposed to be incredibly wealthy? How could you treat me like this? I won't stand for it. Let's go. So many people are watching. If I leave now, where will I hide my face? I'm not leaving. Cut the nonsense and let's go. I'm not leaving. I want to ride in this sedan chair. Why can't she ride in this sedan chair? But I can't. I want to ride it. Your Majesty, if you don't board the sedan soon, I'm afraid someone else might beat you to it. You're not allowed to waste money like this ever again. All right. The Empress rises. Welcome back to the palace, Your Majesty. Welcome, Your Majesty the Empress. Well, by now you should believe that I am the true Son of Heaven, right? You're not going to say that I rented out this entire palace, are you? You really are. I have something to show you. This is my mother's spear. Back then, when my mother and grandfather died in battle at Mount Mengdeng, the late emperor bestowed upon them the title of loyal martyrs. This spear had been missing ever since. How did you find it? The general died for the country. The late emperor sent people to search the battlefield and found this spear among the countless fallen. It has been kept in the Temple of Martyrs ever since, to honor the general's lifelong glory. So my mother's heirloom has been kept in the palace all along. Now, this spear returns to its rightful owner. This is your mother's legacy. You may take it back to your manor for safekeeping. Thank you, Your Majesty. It is my privilege to marry you. It is a blessing for me and for all of Shengjing Jinian. Are you willing to be the empress of this nation? And stay by my side always? From this day forward, she is my one and only wife. Did everyone in Shengjing hear that? Long live the emperor! Long live the emperor! Long live the empress! Long live the empress! Your Majesties, the auspicious hour has arrived. That day, Miss Su was quite bold and flamboyant when she was pretending to be a male favorite in the Z manor. Why have you become so shy now? Your servant only just realized you are the emperor. How could I accept it so easily? Your Majesty. How come I remember? That I'm just an actor you bought for 100,000 taels? Your Majesty, stop teasing me. I only just found out you're the emperor. I still don't know how to process this. That day, you spent 100,000 taels of silver to buy me and bring me to the general's manor. Why don't we
Ah,
inspect the goods tonight and see if those 100,000 taels were well spent? Whether you are the emperor or not. It doesn't matter. I've set my heart on you. We've shared life and death together. Let's never be apart in this lifetime. Hong Hong. Don't come over here. Stay away from me. I only get married once in my life. What a huge event it is. And yet you used fakes to fool me. My queen, please don't be angry. Even if we have money now, that silver has other uses. Uses? What uses? I heard from Chancellor Su that the emperor returned to the palace and married a new empress today. The court officials all need gifts, and the Z Manor needs to be taken care of too. Don't you agree? Even so, you shouldn't have made me lose face in front of so many people. I completely lost my dignity on the street today. It's also because we picked a bad wedding date. It just happened to clash with His Majesty's. It's all His Majesty's fault. Marrying a wife without announcing it to the world. Do you think that actor my sister married could really be the emperor? Impossible. She usually stays indoors and never goes out. How could she possibly know the emperor? I figured as much. Wait until I go to the palace myself tomorrow to deliver the congratulatory gifts. I want to see for myself what this emperor really looks like. You still have the energy to get up early and read. Did I not try hard enough last night? Is that so? How about we have a makeup lesson now? I just had the Imperial Kitchen prepare some medicinal soup. It's for the Empress Dowager. I wonder if she'd like it. I'll send it to her in a moment. Mother thinks so highly of you. She will surely like whatever you prepare. You're already my empress. So why are you still dressed so simply? The first time I met the Empress Dowager was at the temple. Now that we are meeting in the palace for the first time, I thought of her while putting on these simple clothes. Doesn't it feel more intimate and look better for today's meeting? It looks good. You look good in anything. I heard His Majesty married a new empress. She entered the palace with great fanfare yesterday. It's rare to see His Majesty value a woman so much. Tell me about it, yesterday. It was so crowded and chaotic. I wanted to see what the new empress looked like, but I didn't get a glimpse. Sigh. Since His Majesty ascended the throne, he hasn't even touched a woman. For people like us, if we put all our hopes on the emperor, we'll eventually wither away like old vegetables. You're the smart one, sister. Knowing to find a backer in the Empress Dowager, to survive in the inner palace, if you have no family background, no favor from His Majesty, and no one to rely on, you certainly won't make it. Now that we have a new empress, we should make sure to get on her good side. I really want to see what kind of peerless beauty this new empress is, to be so highly valued by His Majesty. Has the Empress Dowager not arrived yet? Number. It seems I arrived early. Jinian? Aren't you supposed to be the mistress of the Marquis's manor? Sister Shuzi. Who is he? Let me introduce you. This is Mukeren, who entered the palace with me. And this is Su Jinian. We grew up together at the general's residence. Later, the first entered the palace and became a Chiron. She married into the Z Marquis residence. Sister Suji, I didn't expect to see you here. It's not like you don't know the emperor doesn't like women. For those of us who came here as Karen, All we can do is wait for His Majesty to show us favor. After so many years, our youth is wasted for nothing. It's not as exaggerated as you make it sound. From what I see, the Emperor seems nice. Aren't you the lady of the Marquis residence? Why did you come to the palace? Could it be you're also here to be a palace maid? Sister Shuzi, you've lived in the inner palace for so long. You have no idea about the outside world. There was a big incident at the Z Marquis residence recently. Maybe you don't know about it. Are you talking about Zi Jingyu divorcing his wife? I suppose this Sister Su is the lady who was divorced by Marquis Z. A divorced woman loses all her face, with nowhere to go. Her only option is to come to the palace as a maid, wishing one day to be favored by the emperor. No way, Jingnian. How did you end up like this? It's a blessing to be divorced by him. I don't see it as disgrace. You can't say it like that. Not just anyone can enter the palace. Sister, you came to Shuan Palace today to greet the Empress Dowager. Are you here to curry favor with her? Sister, you misunderstood. Actually, I'm with Miss Su. Don't know who advised her. But she knows it's not easy to survive in the harem. So she wants to rely on the Empress Dowager. I was just married to the Emperor yesterday. Now I'm the new Empress of the sacred capital. What? That's really funny. I haven't seen the new Empress yet, but I heard the Emperor personally went out to receive her yesterday. The betrothal gifts were carriage after carriage. It was such a huge spectacle. Clearly, the Emperor values the new Empress dearly. If you really are the new Empress, why do you look so poorly dressed? Greetings, Empress Dowager. Sincerity is what matters. It's not a beauty pageant. Should I be dressed like a peacock? What's the point? Didn't expect that after so many years, Jingnian. You're still so stubborn. You just entered the palace. There are lots of rules here. You should start controlling your temper. People like you, relying on your family's military merits, now dare to call yourself Empress. If the Emperor finds out, that's a crime of deceiving the monarch. By the way, does the Emperor know his new Empress is you? Forget it. I just came today to greet the Empress Dowager. No need to argue over this right now. Considering you just arrived, don't blame Mu Kairan for her harsh words. In this palace, whoever's favorite is everything. You have to learn the rules little by little. Shuzi, you don't need to worry. Just say less. The Empress will come to pay respects to the Empress Dowager soon. When you're in front of the Empress, be sure not to lose your temper again. What are you arguing about? The Empress Dowager hasn't arrived yet. What are you all chattering about? Don't you know the rules of the palace? Greetings, Nanny Zhang. Are you the new maid? I haven't seen her in the palace before. She must have just started serving in the Empress Dowager's palace. Didn't your training nanny teach you the rules? Don't you know to salute when you see someone? When it comes to rank, it should be you saluting me, Nanny Zhang. What did you say? How arrogant. Do you know who I am? You sure have guts. Seeing Nanny Zhang is like seeing the Empress Dowager herself. She served the Empress Dowager back when she was just a consort, and followed her ever since. How could you be this arrogant and out of line? Do you think this is your own home? Looks like you need to taste some hardship at Xingyu Temple. Xingyu Temple? What's that place? A place that can make an arrogant maid like you obedient and well-behaved. Although the first respect the Empress Dowager. I didn't expect there would be those who abuse their power by her side. Looks like the atmosphere in the harem really needs to be disciplined. What did you say, Nanny? She's Li Karen's childhood friend from outside the palace. She was a madam at the Marquis residence. Just recently was cast out by their family. She was used to being the madam at the Marquis residence. It's surely hard to get used to the palace rules all of a sudden. Do you think this is the Marquis residence? Acting all proud like a madam here. I've already divorced Zi Jingyu. I have nothing to do with the Z Marquis residence anymore. This Mu Karen. No matter what rumors you've heard outside, watch your words from now on. Let me repeat myself. I now belong to the Emperor. Nothing to do with the Z Marquis residence anymore. Well, look at that. She even brings up the Emperor. Such boldness. Servants, go check what day she entered the palace. She's so unruly. Find her training nanny and punish her severely. Yes. Jingyan, why must you offend Nanny Zhang? She serves the Empress Dowager. You're cutting off your own path. Sister Shuzi, if I said I was really the Empress, would you believe me? Is that true or a joke? Of course it's true. Jinian, this is a big mistake. The Empress is not someone you can impersonate. Li Karen, don't defend her. Such rebellious words. If I report this to the Empress Dowager, I'm afraid even your maid friend can't protect you. Back then, Yanan kept whispering in my ear all the time, saying he was the emperor. I didn't believe him either. Now I get why he felt so wronged. Nanny, I heard this new maid still has a child outside the palace. What?
Nanny.
The training steward says there's no such person among the new maids. I've only been in the palace for 1 day, so none of the other palaces know yet. It's perfectly understandable you haven't seen me. What nonsense are you making up? How did you get into the palace? The emperor personally sent a bridal sedan and had me carried in for you. Jinian, please stop talking. Even though the Empress Dowager isn't here, if the wrong people hear and report to the emperor. Report to the emperor. Are you trying to use this to win favor, huh? All you do is fight for favor and suspect each other. What else do you do all day? When I told Jianan to set up a school outside the palace, it was to help children who couldn't afford school. Looks like I should open a school here too, to give you all some hobbies. Stop trying to out-argue everyone here. The Empress Dowager is almost here. If you kneel and kowtow 3 times for me right now, maybe I'll consider not telling the Empress Dowager what you just said. Mu Karen truly deserves to be someone favored by the Empress Dowager. She has a kind heart. In time, she's sure to win His Majesty's favor. Your Majesty the Empress, the soup you requested has been delivered. Just set it down for now, eunuch. I'll present it to the Empress Dowager myself in a moment. Yes, eunuch. Who did you just call for? The Empress has returned, Lady Li. Lady Li, maybe your hearing isn't very good. Just now, the eunuch said the Empress's soup had arrived, right? I guess the Empress just brought the soup. Let's go with the Empress Dowager later. What Mu Karen said does make sense. What's to make sense about that? Did you all make this up? Does the Empress Dowager herself know? Eunuch, is she really the Empress? I'm only delivering the soup as ordered. Her Majesty the Empress is noble and elegant. She just entered the palace yesterday. How could I possibly have the honor of seeing her? I see. So you dare call yourself the Empress? You really have a lot of attitude. If the real Empress shows up later, let's see how you explain yourself. Back then, Dad and the Anne kept talking about the Emperor in my ear. Left and right, always about the Emperor. I never believed it.
And now?
You all are jumping around here. I guess this is my karma. Eunuch, just give me the soup. Thank you for your trouble. Just a lowly palace maid. And you dare call yourself Bengong. Where do you get the nerve? Looks like I've got to teach you how to behave today. I've held back again and again, but you still dare lay a hand on me. Let me tell you, I'm Su Jinian. I'm not someone you can bully. Jinian, stop talking so much. This is the palace, not the general's residence. Nanny, Jinian's been spoiled back at the general's manor. She comes from a family of generals, so she's a bit hot-tempered. Even with a bad temper, you can't go around calling yourself Ben Gong, or talk back to the Empress Dowager's nanny. What a wild horse. But the harem is no grassland. This is the Empress's soup, and you dropped it on the ground. What crime do you think you deserve? Mukhiran. When it comes to dealing with palace maids like this, I have the most experience. If I don't take action, it won't work. Then I'll leave her to you, Nanny. Beat her until she submits. Then send her to the penal office to do hard labor. You dare?
Try it.
Go ahead if you dare. I forgot to mention, the last person who touched me came to a miserable end. This bracelet is quite valuable. May I ask, Nanny Zhang, how much is your monthly salary? How many years would it take you to save up for such a valuable bracelet? It's just a bracelet. I'm appreciated by the right people, so someone rewarded me, of course. Are you jealous? Let go of me.
His Majesty works tirelessly day and night.
Always working to clear out the corrupt officials in court. He never would have thought greed and corruption would reach even the harem. You dare hit me? You. Ooh. Nanny Zhang is quite well off. If the Empress Dowager saw this, what would she think? You. Someone, take her to the penal office. Who do you intend to send to the penal office? Who do you intend to send to the penal office? Greetings, Your Majesty. I truly didn't expect the Grand Imperial Harem to be such a filthy place. Nanny Zhang explained this item. Your Majesty? Nanny was just trying to educate a disobedient palace maid. Please don't blame her. Who are you? Your Majesty, have you forgotten? That year with apricot blossoms in the rain. I don't know you. Useless. Take her to the penal office with you. Don't be angry, Your Majesty. It's all my sister Jinian's fault. She's new here, doesn't understand palace rules, and offended you. And you are? This servant is Li Xuzi. Don't you remember, Your Majesty? A few years ago by Lake Shangjing. I don't know you either. Anyone who doesn't want to be beheaded, keep quiet. This is the wild vegetable soup from last time. Yes, Your Majesty. Mukhiran just said she wanted to manage the harem. The soup was knocked over by someone by accident. If the Empress hears about this, Your Majesty, she's going to be furious, isn't she? Your Majesty, please see clearly. This soup was knocked over by a little palace maid. I was just teaching her a lesson for you. You're just relying on your family background. Got yourself the Karen title after entering the palace. Do you really think you get to run the harem? Who is this palace maid anyway? That makes His Majesty protect her like this? Even if Your Majesty wants to blame me, I still have to say, this little palace maid is working in Shuanggan Palace for the first time, and is extremely arrogant. Even if Your Majesty punishes me, people like her can't stay around. Nanny Zhang, you've served the Empress Dowager for years. How could you be so confused? She is my Empress. She can be as arrogant as she wants in the harem. It's none of your business. The Empress Dowager is here. Mother, Your Majesty the Empress Dowager? Empress Dowager. What's going on here? Nanny Zhang, why are you kneeling on the floor? Your Majesty the Empress Dowager, this old servant is useless, bullied by a lawless palace maid. This soup. My lady, this is wild vegetable soup. It cools and soothes your throat. It's especially good for your voice. My mother taught me how to make it. You've always remembered my throat hasn't been well. Haven't you? Thank you for the compliment, Empress Dowager. This soup was made by the Imperial Kitchen, so it should taste better than mine. How it tastes doesn't matter. What matters is that you care. Empress Dowager, this new palace maid, she's so arrogant, always making trouble for us. Even the Emperor protects her. Please do something for us. I already said. She is my Empress. Did you not hear me? Enough, Kui Guo. Every time you show up, it's to slap someone's face. There are plenty of foxy women in the harem. Seems the Empress Dowager can't tolerate women like this either. Empress Dowager, what did I do wrong? A mere tyrant dares to disrespect the Empress herself. And even spilled my soup. Jinyan, the harem rules need to be straightened out from now on. Jinnayan, it's you. You really are the Empress. Impossible. How could His Majesty marry a woman who was already wed and make her Empress? I'm the one who decides who becomes Empress. How is it any of your business? Seems like you all have had it too easy. Guards. Take Mrs. Jiang to the Ministry of Justice. Let her learn the palace rules properly. Let him understand the meaning of nobility and status. Please spare my life, Your Majesty. Please forgive me, Your Majesty. From now on, one Empress at my side is enough. No one else is needed. As for you, Madame Jiang, once I find out who you were taking bribes from, everyone involved with you, none of them will escape. Have mercy, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, the Empress. Please pardon me, it's my fault. I was just confused for a moment. I let greed cloud my heart. Couldn't see Her Majesty right in front of me. Empress Dowager, I've served you for so long. How can you be so heartless? Just seeing you angers me. Not because you were disrespectful to the Empress, but because you've brought bad habits into the palace and stayed so close to me. Sending you to the judicial office is already letting you off easy. Madame Jiang, if you can confess those involved, perhaps you'll be dealt with more leniently. Eunuch, eunuch. If not for what happened with Madame Jiang today, I never would have known the Southern Prince's fire dragged in so many people. Your Majesty, was it because of this that you were poisoned before? Back then, the Southern Prince and I fought for the throne together. Even though I'm the one on the throne now, he still can't get over it. He's pulled together many factions the past years trying to rebel. I've let him slide again and again, but he still acted so recklessly. Now he's locked in prison, awaiting his execution by me. Let's see what other tricks he can pull. What's wrong? Your Majesty, I, Zisha, am grateful for being helped in my family's time of need. I think even being emperor comes with a lot of helplessness for Shaoyan. Seems being the emperor isn't almighty at all. That day I kept telling you I was emperor, but you just wouldn't believe me. If I really were all-powerful, you wouldn't have taken so long to learn my real identity. Wouldn't have taken so long to learn my real identity. But now I really have a wish. What is it? I want us to have a child of our own. How about it? Your Majesty. The Jing'an Marquis's residence sent presents. Jing'an Marquis residence. This Zi Jingyu really knows how to make use of old things. Do you recognize this hairpin? To be honest, this hairpin was part of my dowry when I married him. My family prepared that dowry. Sadly, when I left the Z family, I only took my family's possessions with me. The rest of the dowry stayed at the Z residence.
Guess it was a bargain for them.
Your Majesty, the people from the Marquis's residence are still waiting outside. Would you like to see them or not? See them. Of course I will. Zi Jingyu from Jing'an Marquis's residence pays his respects to your Majesty. It was always the Marquis himself paying visits in the palace before. Why is it young Master Zi today? Your Majesty may not know. My father was harmed by traitors. Now he's bedridden, unable to speak.
Hearing about your Majesty's wedding.
It's a joyous occasion for all of Shengjing. My father specifically ordered me to come with gifts to show sincerity, to show his loyalty. That day, the Marquis crawled on the ground, picked up those medicine dregs and swallowed them. Looks like he actually survived. Being a Marquis isn't easy at all. At his age, he still gets harmed by traitors. What's the traitor's name? Tell me about it. I beg your Majesty to uphold justice for the Z house. Old Master Z is a Marquis of the highest rank. A huge family and estate. What terrible injustice did he suffer? That I must personally bring him justice? Your Majesty, the traitor I spoke of is an opera singer. But he's suspiciously close to the general's mansion. And in broad daylight, he snatched away my wife. And took the Z family's property. Oh, that really happened. Go on. Reporting to your Majesty at General Zhenwei's mansion, Su Jinian is truly a brazen person. He actually joined that singer and put on an act together. That singer is a fraud and a liar. This man has committed heinous crimes, even offended your Majesty's authority. How can there be someone so bold in this world? So tell me, how did that traitor offend my imperial dignity? He impersonated your Majesty and palace eunuchs, forged imperial edicts, made me divorce my wife, and even framed my father. My father is still bedridden to this day. So what are you asking for today, young Master Z? Su Jinian from the general's mansion and that singer called Qi Junwang. I beg your Majesty to uphold justice. Return the general's property to the Z family. As for those two, Qi Junwang and Li Ying should be executed immediately. They say I'm a ruthless, bloodthirsty tyrant. But now, young Master Z is even harsher than I am. Your Majesty, I only say this for the sake of the country, and for Li Zi's future. If, in Shenjing, everyone acts like tricksters and imposters, how could the world not fall into chaos? I really didn't expect that my empire would ever let a fraud make decisions. This Jing'an Marquis title was granted by the late emperor, but now, as I see it, is completely undeserved. All because of the late emperor's grace. Even young Master Z dares to twist the facts. Your Majesty, every word I said is true, not a single lie. Just you wanting the death of me and the Empress is enough reason for me to kill you 100 times over. You're not Zi Jingyu? So you are well, I see. Why aren't you home with your new wife, and instead come to the palace to slander others? You must have a lot of free time. You're really the emperor. You're really the emperor. The day the Marquis saved the throne, I rewarded him with the 9-dragon purple gold pill. Your Z family destroyed him by your own doing. It was all your fault. And now you blame others. Su Jinian, how do you know the emperor? I've told you already. The emperor and I are friends who've been through life and death together. Our great fate is not something a commoner like you can comprehend. Look at how slow young Master Z's mind works. It's a lot slower than yours. He still doesn't believe my real identity. Zi Jingyu, are you wondering if this entire palace is actually just something we rented? A moment ago you slandered me in front of me, and my empress once suffered a lot in your house. The Marquis's house can no longer set a good example for officials. No, it must not be. The Marquis's house was gifted by the late emperor. It can't be changed on a whim. Granted by the late emperor?
He was just a man?
If humans granted it, then humans can change it. Eunuch Liu. The servant abused his power in the Marquis's house. Repeated offenses. Zi Jingyu has even worse character. The entire household is demoted to commoners. All property is confiscated. Yes. Your Majesty, please spare me. I won't dare next time. Your Majesty. Next time? You still think there will be a next time? Jin Nayan. After all, we're a married couple. Please plead for me. My father is still bedridden. Now is not the time to have our house raided, Jin Nayan. His illness has already been treated with medicine by the emperor. Too bad you refused to believe him back then. So now you end up like this. You brought this upon yourself. Zi Jingyu. You deceived the emperor and defied authority. Keeping you alive is letting you live like a dog. Your whole family being demoted is a great mercy from the emperor. This is already a huge favor from His Majesty. Now get out. Jing Nayan, you can't be so heartless. Jing Nayan, Zi Jingyu. At first I wanted your life, so you'd feel as hopeless as I did. But seeing it now, making you miserable, is the only way you can redeem your sins by staying alive. Take him away. Golden Palace. Help me, Golden Palace. With Zi's family's power, it's impossible they didn't collude with court officials. That's simply not possible. Now that the Zi family is down, who knows how many more people will get dragged into this? Money is a marvelous thing, after all. So many eyes are watching closely. Your Majesty. Now Jinian is the empress in this palace. She will manage the harem for Your Majesty and lighten your burdens. Incidents like the Zoan Wan will never happen again. Good. From now on, I will bring another 100 concubines into the palace. I'll rely on the empress to look after them. Just now you said you'd disperse the harem. Now you say you'll invite 100 concubines. Is the emperor's energy really that boundless? Should I give you some training then? Since ancient times, emperors' harems numbered in the thousands. Finding a true soulmate is truly as hard as climbing the sky. I should have died long ago. This life I dare not desire too much. Your Majesty, don't say such things. By the way, why haven't you seen those soul-fetching ghosts lately, Your Majesty? Your Majesty, bad news. The Prince of Nan County escaped prison again. Escaped again. How many times has he broken out now? He never showed this skill before. Wasn't the one guarding the prison someone you trust the most? I failed in my duties. Your Majesty. This time, only this item was found in his cell. Don't tell me you think he broke out using this thing. Do you think he's an idiot? Hehe. With enough determination, I can flatten the heavenly prison. This prince's fate is not to end. Sooner or later I'll get out. Foolish ruler. Just wait for it. God. I thought my fate was tough enough. But I never realized Prince Nan's fate is 100 times tougher. Your Majesty, that item might not help him escape. But most likely he has assistants in prison. That's an undeniable fact. Your Majesty. Actually, Prince Nan left behind a blood-written letter in the cell. But what's written in the letter? If I can read it, Jinian can read it too. Bring it here. Your Majesty, this concerns the late Emperor's heir selection. Please be cautious. Wouldn't it be funny if this note says non-county will flourish, Jing will prosper? Wouldn't it say something like non-county thriving, Jing flourishing? I've sat on this throne for so many years. A mere bloodletter won't shake the foundation of the country. Your Majesty, it's inconvenient for me here. The harem shouldn't be involved in politics. Excuse me, I'll leave first. Hand it over. You. Your imperial brother never expected this, did he? You still lost, but who lost? Really a fool. You really think you can dig through the prison with that thing? No way. Who are you? Someone who wants to kill Zhao Yanan, just like you. A ghost who doesn't want to kill Zhao Yanning. I'm a ghost now, but I still understand the principle of using things wisely. Ghosts I can't handle. You can handle for me. After it's done, I'll ask Yanjun to give you 3 more years of life. How about that? 3 years? Who are you fooling with 3 years? 3 years wouldn't even warm your throne. If I don't help you, you'll be executed in 2 days. And you still want to bargain with me? So what? If what you say is true, if you don't receive souls in 7 days, you'll return to the underworld, and your soul will be destroyed. 5 years, no more. 30 years. That's quite the demand. Deal. 30 years. All right, 30 years. He has a loyal subordinate, named Zhao Ying. When the time comes, I'll disguise myself as Zhao Ying and see him. And then I can take his life. Good. The throne is yours. It's mine. You're a foolish ruler. Other than suicide. You have no other skills. Giving the throne to a weakling like you. How many years do you think you'll last? The underworld guard already agreed to give me 30 years of life. You're almost dead now. But you're still so arrogant, lady. Sadly, the new empress has to be a widow on her first day. Imperial brother, don't worry. Sister-in-law is so beautiful. I will surely treat her well for you. Don't you dare touch her. After you die, I'll be the emperor. Such a stunning beauty. How could I not touch her? Let me tell you. I'll die right in front of you now. The person you want to kill is me. You just want the throne, right? I'll give it to you. Let me tell you, Zhao Wu, you're a usurper. You think becoming emperor will make the people of Jing support you. But I still have many years left on my life. I can slowly make the people of Jing submit. Just imagining once I'm emperor, you'll be my empress. It's so thrilling to me. Scoundrel, stop. Once Zhao Yan arrives, things will get complicated. It's better to retreat quickly. Otherwise, Zhao Yan won't survive either. Oh, Your Majesty. The life you recovered from me. I still won't return it to you after all. Turns out I really misjudged you. I thought you had the guts to rebel and would make something big happen. But you just managed to kill one half-dead guy. What are you so gleeful about here? Didn't you also lose repeatedly? I almost succeeded back then. Do you know why you failed? You talk too much. That was my royal brother. I've hated him for so many years. Now he's about to die. What's wrong with me saying a few extra words? You don't talk enough. You You... Forget it. Tonight I'll personally come to collect Xiao Yanan's soul. As long as I regain even a tiny bit of power, it'll be a breeze, and I can collect Su Jingyan's soul too. Rely on you? You. I used to think you were a good person, always looking out for me. But seeing you like this now, I'm suddenly really scared. You're not allowed to die. Peiyang, you're not allowed to die. Where's the Imperial Doctor? The Imperial Doctor is gone too. And the guards are gone as well. Even Eunuch Liu isn't here anymore. When did the palace get so empty? Forget it. How are my injuries? I know my own condition. No one else makes me stronger. No, as long as there's still a hint of hope, you must not give up. Let me tell you, Xiao Yan, if you're gonna die, I'm not sticking around either. Worst case, we'll go to the underworld hall again. I'll tear up the book of life and death for you one more time. You can't let an old woman like me bury her own child. Wow, Xiao Yanan is truly hard to kill. From day to night. Why hasn't his soul left the body yet? I may not have powers, but for someone on their last legs, it's more than enough. Quick, help the Empress Dowager back to the palace and take good care of her. Yes. Still not opening his eyes. Mom, hey, wake up. You can't die. The King of Hell wants you dead by midnight. But you insist on lingering till dawn. I'm the one who tore up the book of life and death. So if you want your life, come after me directly. What are you flipping for now? You first, me second? None of us can escape. You too. Off you go. HMPH. It's done. Jiaying, what's the situation? This ghost messenger fears talismans. We subdued him with this trick last time. Didn't expect it would still work now.
Hey.
Brother Ghost Messenger. You really made the same mistake twice. Even I feel a bit sorry for you. Next time remember not to speak at the door. Careful, hold steady. You lied to me. You lied again? Sorry, I swear I didn't mean it this time. Sorry. So what's going on? Looks like my guess was correct. Keeping Zhao Wu alive. His followers are all coming out one by one. If we really killed him, we'd have missed the perfect chance to catch the traitors. Your Majesty, there are 103 of these followers in total. They're spread throughout the palace. Now they've all been captured. But there's one rather special person. Who? This person was close to the Southern Prince, but doesn't seem to be part of the rebel faction, and is dressed very strangely. My subordinate made a portrait of him. Your Majesty, please take a look. You've forgotten this is an old friend. These days, even ghost messengers need a living hand to execute their mission. I almost want to take over the King of Hell's underworld after I'm gone, and help manage it properly. Give it a good cleanup for them. Your Majesty, the more you talk, the less I understand. Actually, I have a good plan. Go to the prison and open Zhao Wu's cell door. Make sure they rescue Zhao Wu. Wait, did I hear that right? The tricky thing about this ghost messenger isn't that he's so powerful, but that he appears unpredictably. This time, I pretended to be assassinated by Zhao Wu, just to lure him out. Then I could control him. Scared me so much. I thought you really died. Oh man, don't be afraid. Next time, don't do this. Ooh, I can't take it anymore. You two have illegally come back to life. Both your souls still owe in the underworld. Yet you feel like chatting about love here. Brother Ghost Messenger. To be honest, I recognize you. The second year I took the throne, I fought the Bayou tribe. On the way back, I passed through Bishui town. And just a few days later, everyone in Shengjing was talking about me massacring Bishui town, saying I burned, killed, pillaged, saying I stole women. I immediately sent people to investigate, but they came back empty-handed. And you dare talk? If you hadn't led the soldiers to massacre the village, my wife and daughter wouldn't have been taken. So it really was you. When I was in Bishui town, your family was the one who welcomed me. Right after the Bishui town incident, the reputation of the violent king spread. You still remember me. I really never expected it. Little Yanane, you're such a tyrant. Back then, you wiped out the whole village. I swore right there, I'd never reincarnate till I die. I wanted to wait for you to die, become a ghost messenger, and personally seize your soul. And now it turned out like this. Couldn't even capture the soul, and ended up like this instead. Yanjun gave me this chance. I refused to let him down. I can see you've lost your powers now. Still, this matter of life and death is huge. And for now, I can't think of a way to make it up to you. All I can do is tell the whole truth. That Bishui town massacre had nothing to do with me. If you trust me, I'll get to the bottom of this. Every debt has its owner. I promise you. Finding the truth is just empty words. In 12 hours, Yan Jun will summon me back to the underworld. I'm afraid I'll never have another chance to return to the living world. A shui. I hate my own weakness. Even as a ghost, I can't avenge you. I hate it. Yo, isn't this one of King of Hell's men? Did you collect Zhao Yanan's soul? A shui. A shui. What are you doing? You shady thing. Stay away from my wife. A shui. A gang, it's you. Oh, wow. Still running into old friends here. A shui, I knew you'd remember me. What are you doing here? This woman craved power. Back then, she begged me to take her in. I saw she was pretty, so I took her in along with her daughter. A shui. Is what he said true? What about my daughter? Where is my daughter? To sell my woman. She had to be unburdened. How could I allow him to bring his baggage along? A gang, I did it to survive. Don't blame me. While you were in Bishui town, I had already had enough of the hard life with you. Following the heir of the Prince of Nanjun is 100 times better than before. What did I do wrong? What are you saying? To tell you the truth, that day in Bishui town, I was the one who secretly let the Prince of Nanjun into the town. I've long been tired of living in the middle of nowhere with you. What's wrong with us pursuing our own happiness? It was actually you. I wrongly blamed Zhao Yanan. The villain who ruined Qingcheng was actually you. Haha. Now that you've lost all your powers, what else can you do? Don't underestimate us, ghost messengers. Since I'm destined to be a beast of burden anyway, even if I turn into a vengeful ghost in this life, I will hunt you down. Shui, don't you like following him? Then die along with him. From these records, Zhao Wu was definitely involved in the tragedy of Bishui town. It was Zhao Wu who harmed so many people for his own selfish gains. and even framed you as a tyrant for no reason. It's time to teach him a lesson. But there's one thing I've never understood. What is it? That day, Xiao Wu disguised himself as Xiao Ying and even stabbed you, Your Majesty. I clearly saw it. And you didn't seem to be wearing armor at the time. Why did the wound heal so quickly? Jinyan, there is something I must tell you. What is it? From the moment you tore the book of life and death, I'm afraid the two of us have no way to die anymore. No way to die. You mean we can't die? Mortals are subject to birth, old age, sickness, and death. This is the way of heaven. If we go against heaven, there will inevitably be divine retribution. I have made up my mind. I will negotiate with that ghost messenger. He can take my soul, but I will plead with him to spare you. I alone will bear all the consequences. No. If Your Majesty dies and leaves me to live on alone, what would be the point? If we die together. If we live together. Jinyan, you are my savior. Even if I have to die 10,000 times, protecting you once is enough. I will spare no effort. I wasn't the one who tore the book of life and death. If there is retribution, let it fall on me. I won't allow Your Majesty. Your Majesty, it's not that I intend to ruin the mood. But there are two things I must report. One concerns the Jing'an Marquis's manner. Marquis Zi heard that the entire household was demoted to commoners, and all their gold, silver, and treasures were confiscated. Zi Hongyan died of rage. Zi Jingyu and Su Honghong were demoted to vagrants, and were banished from the city today. I see. Is there more? Early this morning, the Prince of Nanjun was found dead in his manor. His death was gruesome. Everyone in the manor says it was haunted last night. The Prince of Nanjun's followers have been taken into custody. Haunted? Could it be the Prince of Nanjun? Someone at the manor asked me to bring you a letter. It's that ghost messenger. My lifespan hasn't ended yet. You can't kill me.
The underworld has its own rules.
Even if you are a ghost messenger, you can't kill me. Your lifespan hasn't ended. I have plenty of ways to take you back to the underworld. Among your subordinates, aren't there several masters of disguise? Didn't you go undetected when you disguised yourself as Zhao Ying to assassinate Zhao Yanan last time? You weren't caught, were you? What are you going to do? You greedy, low-life woman who craves wealth and glory. You've done nothing but evil. I'm short the souls of Zhao Yanan and Su Jinian. Why don't I take the two of yours instead? Reporting to the Lord of the Underworld. I have captured these two escaped souls and brought them to justice. Lord, I am not this person. I am really. Please look closely. My lord, my face has been. Shut up. You two were illegally reborn, breaking the rules of the 6 realms. You shall never be reincarnated as humans for all eternity. You only deserve to be reborn in the animal realm and the hungry ghost realm. My lord, listen to my explanation. It's all my fault. Say no more. I don't want to hear another word from you.
Guards!
Take him to have his tongue pulled out, then throw him into the boiling oil. Listen to my explanation. Truly no mercy. Mercy. You've done a good job capturing these 2 souls. Though you won't have to be a beast of burden in your next life. Your meager merit isn't enough to be human. It's a bit of a stretch. My wish has been fulfilled. Whatever I become in the future is up to you, my lord. Then you shall be reborn in Shengjing 300 years from now. It will be a time of peace and prosperity. without so much conflict. Yes.
Oh my.
Reading memorials every day is incredibly exhausting. Luckily, I have you by my side. Your Majesty. Ever since that ghost messenger vanished 300 years ago, we have stayed just like this. Since we can't die, why don't we try a different way of living? Like what? For example, let's go to the countryside and become poor farmers. You till the land and I'll weave. That's a great idea. I've been the emperor for 300 years. I've been lying to the public saying that during our southern tour back then, we accidentally took the elixir of immortality together. Because of that, waves of citizens have gone off seeking immortality. The fields are left unplowed. If I go and become a farmer, I'd be setting a good example. Eunuch Liu. I'm here, Your Majesty. Tomorrow I'm going to the countryside to be a farmer. From now on, palace matters will be handled by the Crown Prince. The Crown Prince? It's been so long, and there are so many children. Who is the Crown Prince of this generation again? Your Majesty, you really should eat better, to improve your memory. The Crown Prince this time is Cheng Zhuan. Oh, right. Eunuch Liu. The palace matters will be left for Cheng Zhuan to manage. Yes, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, the Crown Princes have changed generation after generation. Yet every head eunuch is called Eunuch Liu. How about this? Let's call all our future children by the same name too. No way. How can we be so casual with our children's names? But Your Majesty, why do I find this generation's Eunuch Liu so familiar? We've seen so many people over the years. That's not important. What's important is, as long as we don't forget each other, that's enough. I know, Your Majesty will never forget me. But I'm worried. For the child in my womb, what kind of name will you give them so you can remember? Yes, what should we call them? What? You're pregnant again. Pregnant again. Oh, let me choose the name this time. No. This time it should be my turn. No, you chose it last time. It's my turn now. Your Majesty, you chose it last time. You said you'd let me choose this time. You were the one who chose last time.